Even as aid agencies and foreign governments are working to rush badly needed medical supplies and personnel to Haiti, much of the help has not gotten to the people who need it. Medical care in Port-au-Prince is in crisis right now. ITN reporter John Irvine filed this report from the Capitol today, warning this includes some disturbing images, but also some on-the-ground reporting we are otherwise not seeing about the on-the-ground consequences of the bottleneck in getting aid into the streets of Port-au-Prince.
This is a hospital overflowing with patients desperate for treatment it can't provide. The casualty unit stretches from the corridors inside to the car park out front, where patients have to endure the daytime heat as well as their crush injuries. So basic are the facilities here that many won't get to walk away. The few doctors and nurses we saw are overwhelmed and under-resourced. No help has arrived, and such is the mortality rate, there are bodies all over the place. The drip sustaining this man has run dry. His family try to comfort him as his life ebbs away. To me, it's ironic that Haiti is within a relative stone's throw of other Caribbean islands that are among the great playgrounds of the Western world, and yet the situation here is about as bad as you can get. If you want to know what the expression "they desperately need help" looks like, look no further than here.
The medical need in Haiti right now is obviously acute. We talked on this show last night with Sophie Delaunay of Doctors Without Borders. That organization's multiple existing facilities in Port-au-Prince were so badly damaged in the earthquake that the facilities themselves are no longer functional. Doctors Without Borders had hundreds of staff operating in Haiti even before the quake. Thus far, they've been administering post-earthquake medical care, primarily from tents. As of today, Doctors Without Borders says it has treated more than 1,500 patients. But as Ms. Delaunay told us on the show last night, they believe that at least 500 people they've been in contact with already are in need of immediate major surgery, something that cannot really be done safely from the tents they've been operating out of. The next step for Doctors Without Borders is to bring in something I did not even know existed before now. They're bringing in an inflatable hospital. Not kidding. They're expecting an inflatable hospital to arrive in Haiti by tomorrow. We Googled inflatable hospital today. This is part of what we found. Turns out that first the military and then Doctors Without Borders have been using inflatable hospital facilities for years. Here's one. We've also got footage that Doctors Without Borders used in Pakistan after the earthquake in that country back in 2005. As the name suggests, it is inflatable, but it's substantially more than a tent or a bouncy castle. Its modular rooms can be sterilized and even decontaminated. It includes portable operating theaters, beds, rolling trays, respirators, everything medical teams on the ground need to perform surgery. Here's a graphic that was published by the Plain Dealer in Cleveland that it shows how these things work. Each inflatable hospital room is about 1,000 square feet when it gets blown up. But it gets stored and transported, get this, in a bundle about the size of a desk. It's then spread out and inflated with a pump. Its support beams are made of very thick fabric. They apparently feel as solid as concrete when they are inflated. Doctors Without Borders has one of those things, one of those inflatable hospitals headed to Haiti right now. We do believe it's due to arrive by tomorrow. Another remarkable medical agency with a long successful experience working in Haiti is an agency called Partners in Health. Partners in Health works together with the Haitian Ministry of Health in the countryside. They have long been the largest medical care provider in rural Haiti. And because its 10 facilities are away from the capital city of Port-au-Prince, they were not damaged by the earthquake. They are up and running. Tracy Kidder's best-selling 2003 book, Mountains Beyond Mountains, was about Partners in Health and about one of its founders, Dr. Paul Farmer. Joining us now is Tracy Kidder, a Pulitzer Prize-winning author who also serves on the Development Committee for Partners in Health. Mr. Kidder, thanks very much for coming on the show. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, I guess.
Well,
I mean, nice to be on your show, but yeah.
In the circumstances, everything is difficult at this point. I do want to ask you about the status of Partners in Health right now. Am I right to say that their facilities in Haiti were not harmed in the earthquake, that they're up and running?
That's correct. Not only that, Partners in Health is, almost entirely a Haitian operation, though it's supported by the United States, by people in America, and mostly. but only a handful of the people working in Haiti are Americans. All the rest of the staff are Haitian. There are about 100 Haitian doctors working for Partners in Health. Many of them live in Port-au-Prince and commute out to the various sites of Partners in Health. So many of those doctors are in Port-au-Prince now, working out of their homes, receiving patients in their homes. Partners in Health is now establishing field hospital sites in Port-au-Prince. They, of course, need more supplies, but they are well supplied at the moment. And their central hospital, which is in Cange, a town that's not that far from Port-au-Prince, but a 3-hour drive, has been receiving enormous numbers of patients. I was just told this evening. And, of course, they're not turning anyone away. They've taken the school that's within the complex and the church and turned them into hospitals, essentially. I was told, this is horrifying, that people, there's some amputations being performed. They're necessary ones, and people who have come all the way from Port-au-Prince for amputations. Just imagine that. So this is Partners in Health. And I know I'm biased, but Partners in Health is really one of the truly effective organizations working in Haiti and has been there for a long time. And of course, they have tremendously strong partnerships with organizations like Doctors Without Borders. But, of course, they're too small to do all of this, but they could desperately use contributions. And if people want to help them, go to PIH.org. I think it's, for my money, Rachel, it's the best organization I know about, and it's set a model for how, it seems to me, how Haiti might have a better future after this catastrophe is dealt with.
Tracy, people around the world, not just governments, but individual people everywhere, are really eager to help out. Millions of dollars of donations being raised for a lot of different charities already. In your op-ed for the New York Times yesterday, you described a problem with international aid in Haiti. You wrote that there are something like 10,000 private humanitarian groups that have been providing services and relief in Haiti even before the earthquake, and there's a real question as to whether donations to them and support for them end up being right for Haiti and end up getting anything done on the ground. Why is that? What are the issues there?
Well, not all aid organizations are created equal, and there are some very good ones, and I didn't mean to slam all of them, in one fell swoop. All I meant to say is if there are 10,000 aid organizations in Haiti, and Haiti is still one of the poorest countries in the world, then something's wrong with the way the aid is being administered. It seems to me that the real problem is that many organizations are not willing to work together, or they don't know how to, or the mechanisms for doing that haven't been established. But even more than that, that they have not really endeavored to make their projects, to make their work indigenous. And what I mean by that is they have not done what Partners in Health has really striven to do, which is to work as closely as possible with the government, and particularly the agencies, in their case with the Ministry of Health. There is no other way, finally, to improve the state of a place like Haiti. And Rachel, I just got to say this, given I know your good friend Rush Limbaugh and good friends Rush Limbaugh and Pat Robertson have been weighing in on how Haiti has been cursed by God once again. But the truth of the matter is that this is a man-made disaster, in the sense that the extreme vulnerability to earthquakes is man-made, and that has a long history, and it's a history of that begins way back with the slave colony that the French established in Haiti, the hideous slave colony. And the fact that the Haitians, the only slaves on earth who freed themselves and created their own republic, and then got punished for it ever since. And we need to fix this. We need to fix this problem right now. We need to get as much material and doctors and everything in there as we possibly can, and do this in a concerted way. But afterward, we need to continue to care about Haiti. It is one of the most beautiful and important cultures ever born onto the face of this earth, and it is in danger. It seems to me long-term danger. We need a concerted effort, one that is not self-serving, but one that attempts to serve the poor of Haiti, the vast majority of Haiti, and to do that through strengthening Haitian institutions, instead of doing what the United States has done all too often there, which is to weaken them.
Tracy Kidder.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. That's why I asked you on the show, Mr. Kidder. Tracy Kidder is author of the book Mountains Beyond Mountains, which is about, in part, Partners in Health, and one of their founders, Paul Farmer. Mr. Kidder's most recent book is called Strength in What Remains. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, Tracy. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Rachel. Let's hope for Haiti.
Indeed.